this is Sherry from UnitedStatesCarShows.com and Master Detailer. Please visit us and check out our great videos. And what I'd like to talk to you about today is thinking about things and ways to take care of original paint. If you have a car that's maybe 30 years old, 60 years old, or older maybe with an original paint job, there are ways you can take care of that, things you may not have thought of. You may have a car that you maybe take out once a year to go to shows, maybe twice a year, maybe just a few times, maybe it's never ever out in rain. So how many times a year do you wax it? Do you ever wax it? I've heard a lot of schools of thought. Some people never ever wax those cars. And do you use the new synthetic waxes? What type of waxes do you use? Well, I've taken care of this car for, well, how about we just say most of my life? And, well, what I use on this car is the old style wax. And that kind of wax is easily broken down with dishwash detergent, such as Dawn. The reason I use that kind of wax and not synthetic is because it can be removed. Around badges on the car, not in this area but along the side, buildup can acquire. Some people really like to wax their cars. You might not want to do that with an original paint job because it can build up. And how do you get that off? Synthetic waxes, for example, are not easily removed with Dawn, and if you use a buffer, you can't get in around those badges. You can't see that from over here, but some of these old cars have a lot of things that come outside of the paint, not like the newer cars with a lot of rounding. You can't get at those, so how do you ever get that stuff off? Well, so those are things to think of. Some people never ever wax those old cars. They bring them into the garage when they're done showing. So they just wipe them down at shows, and they consider that good. When they get to shows, they might use something like this, glass cleaner. They wipe it down when they get to the shows. Takes off, bugs, road dirt. This stuff will take off wax, by the way, so if you decide to use something like that, it's just spray away. All kinds of people use this stuff, street rod guys. I've used it on my newer cars. Takes off everything. And it won't take off wax if you do it just in the area you're using real quick. And you might never wax your car. I'm talking about show cars, of course. Other people use detail sprays. And this stuff, these detail sprays have a little bit of wax in them, so you might never wax your car at all. Original paint jobs again, that we're talking about here. And these are cars that don't need the durability and protection that cars that sit out in rain might require. And again, if you do wax your car a lot, you're going to get buildup. So how are you going to ever get that off? So that's something to consider when you have a car that you're going to keep a long time, or that someone is going to keep a long time, and how are you going to get that off? Thanks for watching, and visit us, UnitedStatesCarShows.com. Thank you.